Have you ever wondered how timeless nuggets of wisdom from thousands of years ago can still flip your life upside down in the blink of an eye? Respecting yourself is the foundation for earning respect from others. The guy who moves a massive mountain starts by picking up those tiny pebbles. If you're drowning in sadness, you're probably clinging to the past. If you're constantly worried, you're obsessed with the future. But if you're at peace, you're truly living in the now. It doesn't matter how slowly you make progress, as long as you never quit. New beginnings often hide behind the mask of painful endings. We've got two lives, and the second one kicks off when we realize we've only got one. Give a guy a bowl of rice and you'll feed him for a day, but teach him how to grow his own and you'll save his whole life. It's way more shameful to distrust your friends than to get tricked by them. When you spot a good person, think about emulating them. When you see someone who's not so great, take a hard look at your own flaws. Don't gripe about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own front step is a mess. A sword dipped in salt water will rust away over time. The person who asks a question might look dumb for a second, but the one who never asks stays a fool forever. When it's clear the goal can't be hit, don't switch up the goal, just tweak your approach. Forget the hurts, but never forget the kindnesses. If you let hate take over, you've already lost. Life's a string of natural and unexpected changes. Don't fight them, because that just breeds misery. Let things flow naturally in whatever direction they want. Appear weak when you're strong, and strong when you're weak. If you're always the smartest one in the room, you're probably in the wrong room. The dude trying to walk two paths at once ends up going nowhere. We gain wisdom in three ways. Through reflection, which is the noblest, imitation, which is the easiest, and experience, which is the most bitter. When anger flares up, think about the fallout. True love is tough, but that's how the universe works. Good things demand effort, while bad stuff comes easy. The person who focuses on their greater self becomes a great man, while the one stuck on their smaller self stays small. Knowing others is smart, but knowing yourself is real wisdom. Mastering others is strength, but mastering yourself is true power. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want done to you. Our greatest glory isn't in never falling, but in getting back up every time we do. Victory comes from spotting opportunities in problems. Think about tomorrow, because the past can't be fixed. The guy who says I can and the one who says I can't are both right in their own way. Act wisely and good things tend to follow. Act like a fool and trouble comes knocking. Watch your thoughts, they turn into words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they form habits. Watch your habits, they shape your character. Watch your character, it determines your destiny. The flatterer is your enemy. The one who points out your faults is your true benefactor. The truth isn't always pretty, and pretty words aren't always the truth. Three things never come back: time, words, and opportunities. So don't waste time, choose your words wisely and seize the chances. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Plan for the tough stuff while it's still easy, and tackle the big things while they're small. Friendship is one soul in two bodies. The snow goose doesn't need a bath to stay white. You don't need to do anything but be yourself. When you're content just being you, without comparing or competing, everyone will respect you naturally. The noble person uses things. The average Joe gets used by them. Seeing what's right and not doing it is straight-up cowardice. No risk, no reward. Without steady effort, there won't be any shining achievements. Being deeply loved gives you strength, while loving deeply gives you courage. The funniest folks are often the saddest ones. You can't trust a guy with nothing left to lose. An enemy is sometimes just a friend who knows too much about you. Opportunities multiply when you grab them. Tell me and I'll forget. Show me and I might remember. Involve me and I'll understand. A smart person steers clear of extremes, self-indulgence, and extravagance. No matter how busy you think you are, make time for reading, or you're choosing ignorance on purpose. Learn like you're never going to reach your goal, and you're terrified of missing it. Fight the evil inside yourself before calling out the evil in others. Life's actually simple, but we insist on complicating it. The less sex you have, the less you crave it. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Lighting one small candle of gratitude is better than cursing the darkness. Happiness is being understood. Great happiness is being loved. Real happiness is when you love. Complaining about something unpleasant just doubles the trouble. Laughing at it wipes it out. Defeat has 1,000 lessons, but victory only has one. Silence is a powerhouse of strength. If what you have to say isn't better than silence, zip it. Lead by example, not by force. Don't conquer the world with brute strength, because force just creates resistance. Treat others how you'd want to be treated. That's the quickest path to kindness. I once tried thinking for a whole day, but I found it less valuable than a single moment of study. I've got just 3 things to teach. Simplicity, patience, compassion. These are your greatest treasures. A top-notch person is humble in speech but excels in action. When you let go of who you are, you become who you could be. Nothing softer or more flexible than water, yet nothing can stand against it. The path is right in front of you, but people hunt for it far away. It's easy, but they make it hard. Don't thank or curse the heavens. It's just the outcome of your own actions. The will to win, the drive to succeed, the push to hit your full potential. These are the keys that unlock personal excellence. The great person is the one who never loses their childlike heart. Be content with what you've got. Rejoice in how things are. When you realize nothing's missing, the whole world is yours. Now, take a minute to ponder this and put at least one of these tips into action in your daily life today. Share this post with your friends so we can all build a more positive world together.